Hello there. We have a place to start from. Alright, turn 3. I vaguely remember what I was doing. Oh. Not enough. Only time will catch me using this. Alright, 3 bunkers in place. Try to attack, but it has no legs. Oh no. What will it do? It is weak to ice. Hey there, Alyssa. Alright. I guess I could and probably should take out one in the back.
I'll give it a go.
Okay. Save your union. Barrage wall to help. Do you have Aegis? Yes, we do have Aegis Prayer.
Get a load of this! Later.
This is gonna hurt.
That cost a lot of TP, I now realize. Jesus. Oh, it has legs again. Well. Get Zeno's on item duty then. We don't have... Okay. One Emerita, one Hameo. Gonna have to use these sparingly. We do have Volchar though, which is quite convenient.
Here you go.
Later.
Ha!
Get a load of this!
Ha! You ready? Ha!
No, not quite.
Got a guest.
Yeah, we do. Even in a boss fight. Foe. Alright. His legs... I mean, they're less than half health, sure, but that's still looking pretty healthy to me. Not that one. Here we are. Yeah, okay. Lightning wave.
Yeah! Ha!
This is it.
Ha!
I'll give it my all.
This shit's super durable, though.
This is gonna hurt.
But bunkers are awesome.
New enemy.
Wait, can only certain statues become certain body parts? Hmm. So it did use Command Ally, and aside from the other one joining in, nothing really seemed to happen.
Can you handle this? This.
Ah, there's some arms.
Do I have
Alright,
to?
double attack with... I guess we'll fair this then. Yeah, those arms are almost down. We are doing chase free, so...
Are you ready for this?
Can you handle this?
Ah,
Later.
that's a bit unfortunate. Okay, I know it's weak to ice. I think we're gonna just use volts for a lot because I'm not really hitting the main body at all right now.
Let's give it a whirl.
Fine. How's this?
Okay, let's do that, and then do lightning.
Go now?
And let's see how much one turn's worth of just pure damage on the body can do.
Take this. I'll give it my all.
Nice, 3 chases. Of course there's more. Okay. Keep this up, we might be able to do it then. I'll play things slightly risky and just stay above Aegisper until next turn.
Get a load of this.
Okay, let's get rid of the legs then. And I'd say Amrita for Alyssa. Aegis Prayer for us. Lightning.
Will this
Now, just one chain?
Spunk.
Hmm. Alright, and then lightning. Okay.
One hit kill. Just kidding.
Alright, legs are down.
So much spunk.
Oh, its health is low too. Fantastic. Oh, hello there, Union Gauge.
Here I go.
Let's execute a double attack then.
My turn?
Now seems like a decent time to burst the weakness, you know?
I'll give it my all.
Got it.
Yep.
Oh, they still exist, huh? Well, I'd say we can get away being a bit more conservative. Or rather, we kind of have to be. When Darkev's out of TP.
How's that? Last
Alright.
one.
Now then, let's just auto-attack at this point. Alright. First try. Monster, red golem, black golem, yellow golem, amal golem, stone guard shard. As the magic holding the stone statue together dissipates, it crumbles before you with a crash. You've dispelled the Celestian bear in the forest. You should go report your success to the council once you're back in town. Okay, you got two options right now. We can go up through the stairs, or we can go straight back to town. Hello. Yep. Going up is not what we're doing. But you know, it's there. I don't think we'll have much trouble going back down. Yeah, Dargav's had a TP, but Alyssa still has some, Oferta still has some, Zema can still throw up some decoy bunkers. And now that I actually have route to the stairs, let's do that.
What is that?
Yeah, we're gonna have some fights on the way back, aren't we? Always will. Oh, that's bad. Not terror bad, though. Actually, you can do
I'll give you
mana heal.
My turn?
my turn. Fine. How's this?
You can serve that decoy bunker.
Suppose I'll finish this.
Yeah.
There. Wasn't even any fun.
Oh, right. That also reminds me we need to get 2 level ups, didn't we? So Alyssa's one. Oof. Optic Thrust is actually pretty good. I mean, in a min-max build, I would not include Optic Thrust, but like for exploration, yeah, being able to blind is great. Blind while damaging. However, I think either Chain Boost or Chain Burst. I'm not sure which one to get, actually. I know I want both, which is why I'm not sure. This one you have to invest up to 5 before I get 2 activations, which is unfortunate. So I think I'll go for Chain Boost then. Someone is getting Barrage Wall. Not sure I really want Barrage Wall, but well. Sorting skill in. More inventory space is always welcome. And yeah, like there during that whole boss fight, it's just we set up the three decoy bunkers and we didn't really need to heal at all.
I didn't ask for this.
Thanks a bunch.
I mean, there was like the initial hit, but we used a summer for that. It's like I could really go for Harwin as a shaman, because he can still have the bow for triggering the chain stabs, but also do more besides the chain stabs when we don't need healing. Although I could have Katrifa specialize a bit more in status elements though, like blind. Blind would be nice. You are Goose. Hit that. That. You will do mana.
My turn. I'll lend a hand.
There we go.
I'll finish. Can you handle this?
You got it. Yeah, this party feels quite powerful now for the first stratum anyways. Alright. Back in town, safe and sound. Stone Guard Shard, part of a barrier that protected the forest. The material is very conductive of mana.
You got yourself a deal. What are you selling?
Golem
Anything
Coffin
else?
for a necromage.
Pleasure doing business.
Welcome.
Nope,
Well,
nothing
admit
underway,
there's
nothing
no
to
new
accept.
requests right now.
I feel like I've read this. Nope, that's not back.
We're counting on you.
That's the wrong key.
Thank you for coming.
I almost feel like I should swap out Harwin for the XP, but I don't know if memory conch goes for quest rewards.
Which will you register? Well done.
Ah, map of 4-5. Added to the registry. Thank you. Looks like you've turned in all the maps for the first stratum, the tutelary forest. This will go a long way in helping the council further our knowledge of the first stratum. I want you to have this as a reward. It's actually mine, but I'd rather you have it, better than letting it collect dust in my room. I'd feel better knowing it was of use to you.
Which will you register? Well done. Which will you register? Well
That was a
done.
lot of registers.
What would you like to do? We are in your debt.
I hear you defeated the golem and managed to get through the Celestian's magic barrier. You're in your debt. Feels like we just met the other day, but already your skills as explorers are growing. For the sake of the city, I hope other explorers follow your lead. Please keep up the good work, Etrian. Ah yes, I almost forgot. As a reward for finding your way through the first stratum and discovering a path to the second stratum, the council would like to present you with this. Ooh, money! I hope this helps you as you continue to explore.
Hello.
You did it. Great work. Once you get past the first stratum, we'll enter a new one. Stay on your toes as you push ahead.
I expect great things from you.
Alright, now we already have our gear upgraded, so I don't think we're gonna get much out of that 1500 N just yet. I mean, the guards could work. The guards could work. Not necessarily, though. Yeah, again, I'm focusing on decoy bunkers, and you've seen how effective they are. So it's like, what the heck do I have? Yeah, I'll go Barrage Wall then. Alright, there's herb. Yeah, actually,
Yes.
since I do plan to drop Red Trooper back at the guild hall, herb foraging would be good, because when she's out gathering, that is so nice. So nice to get the HP and TP back, just by gathering stuff. Fantastic.
Welcome!
Did I read? I'll just treat it like I haven't. When I think about it, you're already at 4-5, huh? The end of the first round was finally in sight. I think it's time I gave up on being the family breadwinner and closed my forest bakery. Where I come from, Asterians have an old saying. How'd it go? Oh yeah, yes, I have read this. I remember that.
Yes? How can I be of service? Thank you for your patronage. Good night and sleep tight.
And there we go. 12-hour rest is well deserved.
Have a nice day.
Welcome.
Alright. Anybody else I'd want to swap out? So I do want one of each race, so I can actually do things. I am going to have actual protection with a Zema as a Dragoon. Alyssa's chain stabs are getting less useful now that we have only one. Like, we can get up to 3 chains, yes, but like I'd have to spend TP for 2 of those chains. So it's getting a little bit more enticing to swap her out. Still don't think I will, though, but I am gonna start thinking about it a bit more.
What will you do? What will you do?
Like, Sesteri, sure, he can do his whole evasion thing, but that's gonna step on the toes of Zema, who's got decoy bunkers. Like, they kind of double up on purpose, and that's not great. If Emma could. Big punch. Big punch. Wait. We're kind of missing bash damage unless Emma can pull some good DPS out of her ass. So if I swap in Vivema for Alyssa, then we end up missing stab damage, which Harwin would have to make up for, and I do not expect a shaman to put out great stab damage. That's interesting. That is interesting. What about Arostia, though? Nah, Arostia, honestly, you're gonna have to invest a lot more skill points into Harbinger before that starts to really kick off. Like, they need their whole miasma armor to get going, which means they have to spend the first turn casting miasma armor. So until I have enough skill points to no longer need to cast miasma armor on the first turn and actually get going on the first turn, Harbinger's going to feel lackluster. Even then, Harbingers might feel a bit behind the curve because of that heavy skill point investage beginning. But they do get debuffs. And status elements. But also decoy bunkers, so like, why do we need to debilitate with the enemy when they can't even hit us? Yeah, there's AoE attacks, but those are rare enough. Okay, with Veritas, well, yeah, he's staying in because I want a Celestian. Eritrim, I would like to give her a try, but Decoy Bunker are going to conflict with the summon slots. Nargev's in. Polari? That would require moving Zema up to the front. Which I'm not terribly comfortable with. But I mean, it could work. Alright, summon slot. mean, 2 decoy bunkers can still work, but it's nowhere near as good as 3 decoy bunkers. I know that. Arwen's going in. And that... kind of lacking on frontline variety, aren't we? Yeah, we're kind of lacking on the front line. Well, now. Let's get the new party in then. So, Alyssa, Zema, Harwin, Ferritus, and Dargeth.
Very well then. Is there something else?
Harwin's got 2 skill points, that's great. I'll leave it at 2 points to see how good it actually is. For now. Oh, wait a minute. If I use the prayer skills, I can imbue elements to the normal attacks of everybody else. And I don't have to worry about stab damage. So I can just get the elements to trigger the... Okay. It's still using TP, of course, but... it is a most certainly tempting alternative to a certain something else. Raises allies' hit rate, party's def.
Sweet! Sweet!
Just getting something. Now, I have that gut feeling too. A lot of classes really do feel like they're geared towards backline. I'm pretty sure there is a game where most of the classes are frontline geared, but like, yeah, definitely early on, a lot of the classes feel like they're backliners. Which again is one of the small frustrations I have, because as I've said, I prefer to have 3 frontliners and 2 backliners. But look at this party, it's 2 frontline, 3 backline, and yeah, I could put Zema on the front. She does have the defense for it, but like, Dragoon's kinda meant to be on the back because they have guns, so you don't need to be on the front to deal some damage with them. It's just a high defense backliner that defends others.
Good luck to you all.
So then...
Welcome!
yeah, I end up going... I will say, I did go 2-3 in most games initially, just because there are that many backline supports. Like, you just want that much support, I suppose. But definitely as I get further in, have more levels, more skill points, better gear, I definitely go for 3-2. I mean, sure, you have more offense there on the front line, but also just having 3 on the front line means that the attacks get spread between 3 people instead of 2 people. Like with the 2-3, those 2 on the front have to be pretty durable. Which is my main issue with going 2-3, because you really need that front line to be durable. But with 3-2, not so much. Attacks get spread out, so it's kind of fine.
You wanna equip it here?
Plus 12, TP plus 15. Oh, I know who could use that, but not you. Well, actually, Jafrifa could if I invest in her poison skills.
You wanna equip it here?
There we are, memory conch.
Anything else? be?
Can we... Alright, Ingot's gonna have to
Leave
kill
it to
more
me.
owlbears.
Anything else? What'll it be?
Oh, I mean, why shouldn't we kill more owlbears at this point? Ooh, Sequoian bow, or just... I mean, you're gonna have Aegis anyways, because it's a class skill. I guess a Dart Frog bow.
Deal.
If you're on level extras. Yep. Sapling Miasma Guard Order. Yeah. Stacking those two is definitely a good call for survival. Yeah, if Aegis turns out to be strong enough and cheap enough, like if it turns out to be a very cost-efficient way to reduce incoming damage, I may drop Zema then in favor of just having Aegis all the time. So what was that? 34 to 49 and 36 to 43. Yeah, it's kind of in favor of
Deal.
Rubber Dress. Wooden Clogs.
You wanna equip it here?
We are good.
Anything else? You got yourself a deal. Anything else? Leave it to me. Yes, a job well done. 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 Yes, a job
There
well
we
done.
are. Dart Frog bow +5.
Anything else?
Actually, does he have any in-scaling attacks? Yeah, Dance Oracle. Spell the user's blades have Volt prior to attack with that element and lower resistance. Lower resistance lasts until end of turn, attack is ranged and hits all enemies. So this is definitely for... that's going to synergize well with a Warlock, for sure. Dance Oracle. What else can we even... Yeah, I kind of want to grind him up to like level 15, but the thing is there's so many points that I want to invest in the racial stuff so that we have take and animal care and whatnot. Definitely need take because no other race has that other than Brownie. Maybe get away with the others. Herbology would be good, because we're going to be relying upon consumables for emergency healing. I know that. See, I guess the next point into take, maybe a point into animal care. No, I have to just go back to investing everything into all these skills. I think I'll get Gospel to 5 at this point. Might be a bit premature to do so, but, well, it's kind of what I want. Be sure we actually have some healing that's skill-based rather than item-based, since items cost money and resources. And inventory space. Inventory space is the big one. Because the money, we can grind that out by doing some gathering runs. The materials, same deal. But inventory space. If I have to choose between a Medica and a piece of loot, well, in that specific case, the Medica is going out, that's like 20 in. But like, I have to choose between a freaking Nectar and a piece of loot. I don't want to make that choice in the first place.
Pleasure
Pleasure doing
which is
business.
the big reason why I tend to cut down how many consumables I actually carry.
Of course. I'll be glad to look after
So
that
speaking
for you.
of... Alright, so we got Medica, Medica 2, Nectar, Therica A's and B's, Ariadne Thread.
Yes? Do you want to save? How can I be of have a nice day?
Alright. Now we grind. Well, could he pass at a lower level, though? I mean, he could, but Fair just didn't really get up to par either. I'd still feel better if he was level 15, though. Harwin, that is. Maybe I'll assess things at, like, level 12. See how that goes.
What's this?
There's more.
Is there more?
Womp womp.
Alright, I think that was like... No, that thing's just weak to stab, isn't it? Yeah, it's just weak to stab. So, we hit that up, and then we put down a decoy bunker, and then we put up... Ruinous Prayer, I guess. Fireball.
I'll help you. I'll give it my all.
Yeah, our stats are pretty damn good. Alright. Bit of a trial by fire, but hey, if we clear it, we're fine.
Do I have to?
It's ice. Aegis Spirit to start. Icicle Lance.
Are you ready for this?
I'll help you. Can you handle this? This is it.
Yeah, maybe Alara should come back in. Actually, now should be a good time to
I'll give it a go.
test out how effective Blessing is.
Let's go.
Fine. How's this?
I'll go. My turn? I'll finish it. You ready? I got this! Ha! Ja!
Suppose I'll finish this.
Good luck!
Oh, it's probably an end of turn heal, isn't it? Alright, defense debuff is gone. That's fine.
Hit kill! Just kidding. This is it.
Yeah, there it is. That's good. That's worth saving. Great bunker. Ice Cycle
One
Lance.
hit kill. Just kidding.
Yeah, we can just auto attack with that.
Done well.
Alright, if we can find like one more owlbear somewhere, we'll be good with Rofertus's staff upgrade. That's only if.
Got it. Feeling good.
Alright, point into take. Ferretus gets a point to Icicle Lance. Alright, move on to, I guess, Fireball. Lightning served us better, but, like, Lightning has really been enough already. So I'd say Fireball. Now that we have take, we can go here.
What's this? Hey, nice.
Is there more?
Oh no. Oh no.
What are you aiming at?
Okay.
There. One hit kill. Just kidding.
Do we get 3 stabs?
There.
This is it.
We don't need 3 stabs.
Teamwork.
Alright, and food. Do we use olives? How are they mixed here, though? It's odd. So there's a Toxipede, which I don't quite feel comfortable dealing with, just because, yeah, I would rather have a Hound at this point, huh? Yeah, that means relying on Aegis Prayer a lot. Yeah. Kind of be easier just to go back into Trifa and just muscle through with her until later on.
Can you handle this? Last one.
Alright, so acknowledging that then. Do we seriously not have any? Nope, no healing skills at all.
Huh. Something's there.
Yeah, Harwin's who I would have ground up if we didn't Concast weren't a thing.
Down to the last one.
That went well.
also realized Etrian could also be a healer, but again, we'd need slots for wraiths. Like, yeah, sharing slots does work. I keep saying this over and over again. Yes, sharing slots does indeed work. It's just I am so keen on min-maxing, though, that I just can't stand the fact I would not have all slots reserved for a single person. That's just a me problem.
Yes, a job well done.
Pleasure doing business.
Welcome.
Should probably
Again.
do a quick rest then.
Welcome.
Because
Thank you for your
Harlan's
patronage.
TP is so low.
Have a nice nap. How can I be of service? Have a nice day.
Alright, Explorers Guild. Equip. Remove.
What will you do?
Muster. Oh, Alari's here. Haha. Ah. Oops. There we go.
Very well then. What will you do? You wish to register this squad. Is there something else?
Yep, so I have Wisdom, Earring, Power Ring, Turtle Gauntlet, Rubber Shield.
Good luck to you all.
Alright.
Welcome. Do you want to save? Have a nice
Seems
day.
pretty okay. So, onwards to the second butt.
Woods fade into a lonely mountain pass. It is a most stark and desolate ridge, carved from barren rock by violent wind. Through the craggy maze of broken earth, the explorers boldly journey forth. But beware the huge, rough-hewn pillars. A primeval beast lurks in their shadows. The telltale sound of crumbling boulders may signal the end of your adventure. The second stratum, Jagged Reach.
As you enter the second stratum, you are immediately struck by how different it looks from the first stratum. The forest and all its vegetation are gone, the labyrinth now a barren, rocky area strewn with boulders. You decide to continue on your way while exercising even more caution. It's kind of a half wall. Not sure how to denote that right now. I mean, I can denote that, but I'm not sure if I really...
Something's there.
Well, now... Okay, here's another thing. That's empty space, so it could be blue. But then, like, there's empty space over here. You know? Well, since entering the new stratum, you've walked in the shadows of towering cliffs. Now you've reached the edge of one. A fall from here would mean certain death, but Dargav can't resist their curiosity and peeks over the edge. Dargav calls to you, saying there's a small bag caught on a branch growing from the cliffside. A quick glance down shows you the bag in question, swaying in the wind. You can risk leaning over the edge and reaching for the bag, or decide to just ignore it altogether. Well, nothing will happen if we aren't greedy. With nimble grace, Dargav fearlessly reaches for the bag, and just like that, Dargav snags the bag and brings it back to you. Inside the bag you find white bread, serving as an emergency ration, and some old copper coins. Mountain copper times 3. Alright. Which is like, what, 150 yen? 50 in... no, there. And where's plus? Plus. Plus bread. You deposit them in your own bag and continue on your way. Yeah, you do tend to forget it is narrated now. That's not that. There we go. Also, first drawn in is gray, I guess, or even purple. Really, what the hell would I even use purple for? Okay, if this were EO3, I'd use purple for mud. No question about that. I'd definitely use it for mud. But, like, we got pink for damage tile, red for step here and you're detected, period. Orange for step here and you may be detected because line of sight could hit there. Yellow for a faux path, green for you can step on it, blue for you cannot step but can see, which answers my question of what to do the gaps for, and gray for, I guess, special tiles, and then purple for, well, tiles that slow you. Ah yes, hello screen cancer. Honestly, screen cancer is not too bad for this game, given it's already fairly low poly. It's not like the action's all that swift either. What did shortcuts look like here? Game, could you not force that direction? You cautiously move along the barren path, crowded by strange-shaped boulders. As you look around, you notice a woman holding a massive scythe, seemingly stepped out of nowhere.
You adventurers from Ioris?
There's something hostile about her tone. Caught off guard, you glare back defensively. She seems surprised by your response, but then a wry smile spreads across her
Guess you
face.
don't know who I am. Thought I'd be famous by now. I'm a harbinger. Name's Solor.
After she introduces herself, you do the same for your guild. The Harbinger nods, as if she's heard of your guild before.
Looks like you got past the first stratum. Things take a turn for the worse up here. Don't be brash, or you'll regret it. You do you, but I recommend using that at least once.
She points north using her scythe. You follow the gesture to a mysterious pillar of light. You've never seen anything like it. Correction there, game. I have seen this hundreds of times. Once you're certain you've seen the Pillar of Light, she turns away and heads off. You can do as she suggested and head for the Pillar of Light, or ignore it to continue on your way. I'd say except for maybe that last line, I don't know, maybe that last line included, that's kind of just how EO3 handled the introduction to foes. It's just like, hey, NPC stops you, who's clearly a veteran explorer, and says, yeah, don't mess with that thing, but you do you. And the game just kind of leaves you to maybe tackle it, maybe not. Who knows? If you do, you'll learn very quickly why he said don't. Hey. Ah, that's what shortcuts look like. I was honestly looking for like a crack in the wall. But shrubbery will do too. Yeah, for anyone who's new to the series. Yes, shortcuts do have visual tells. The wall is different where there are shortcuts, but not always the case. Not in every, until, here's what I have to say, in some strata, in some games, there are no tells for shortcuts. You just have to have your face to the wall and look out for the whole A to interact prompt. But in most strata, in most games, there is a visual tell, a visual cue that you can look for, so you can see a shortcut from a distance. So what I recommend, then, knowing both of those things, is until you know or have confirmed there is a visual tell, just face to the wall until you find a shortcut, and once you do, then you can just look out for whatever the heck that looks like. Remember once trying to draw out the pillar out there? It's like a wall or something, but it's really hard to do that at this distance. Isn't really much to give away how far away it is exactly. Okay, let's see. That goes what, 2 out? And then maybe it goes beyond that. Oh, never mind. The map ends there. Our first fight has a rare breed. Shite.
Do I have to? My turn? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
We don't really have a leg bind, do we?
Get a load of this.
Huh. Oh, that's the first one down.
Disappear.
Just one more.
Oh, is that a preemptive then? Didn't even get to act. Minor mercies, as they say.
Here I go.
Because it's a rare breed, I'm gonna blow this. Normally, would not, but rare breed. Give us that XP! Got it.
Oh, it's over already?
You've discovered a new monster, Rending Mole, and Broken Claw. Alright, what's the description for Broken Claw then? Ooh, Mountain Copper. A copper coin used in the Therian Mountain City. Old, common, and not too valuable. Broken Claw. A sturdy mole claw capable of digging through even solid layers of bedrock. Oh yeah. Also a lot of items left to read too, just like how in Hollow Knight I just had a lot to read, and yeah, let's get that over with now and read them as I come across them instead of all at the end and make my horse a little voice. Make my horse a little voice, make my voice a little hoarse. Bowl-shaped outer cap of a nut monster. Being practically useless, it isn't worth much. Thorny vine, thorned ivy of a plant monster. It isn't sharp, but it's hard enough to make weapons with. Cracked nut, a cracked acorn shell. The seed inside can be pressed to extract a well-burning oil. Oh, that's how we get some oils. Nice. Fluffy muffler, fluffy neck fur of a flying beast. Its warmth makes it a popular material for clothing. Cold patagium, chili membrane from a bat that uses ice. It's resilient but soft and makes fine leather. Heavy ferro, the hard part of the mushroom on the tip of its leg, heavy and commonly thrown away. Dislodged fang, sharp fang from the ice bat. It won't come clean unless stabbed out while the bat's alive. Shattered shell, hard shell of a forest turtle used for armor. Conical canine, heavy fang of a beast known for slaying many adventurers, not sharp but meant to grind prey. Curved claw, a curving claw from a lemur's slender finger. It's small, hard, and difficult to process. Spongy epidermis, spongy skin of a toxic worm. Once it has been processed, it can stretch to over twice its length. Steely bucktooth, sharp front tooth of a skittish, vicious bunny. It's quite sharp, so use caution in handling it. Mossy ore. Ore mossy enough to tell you it's been here for a long time. If cleaned, it ends up good metal. Brown tuber, a nutrient-filled root noted for analeptic properties, a classic medicinal ingredient. That's used in nectar, right? So what the heck's analeptic mean? Adjective, chiefly of a drug, tending to restore a person's health or strength. Restorative. Noun, a restorative drug. There we go. Spiraling vine, a vine that coils around anything, from trees to bushes. After refining, it becomes quite sturdy. Tempered shell, a hard shell baked with fire. By tempering it, its properties change for use in weapon making. Cracked whetstone, between the cracks of overlapping layers, you can see many metals useful for smithing. Lotus fruit, the hive-shaped fruit of a floating plant. Its use is widely used in restoratives. Ivied bark, bark with visible marks from ivy bindings. Its hardness makes it good for armor crafting. Fork tusk, a forked hog tusk. Since each tooth has a unique shape, some collect them as decorative pieces. Thick vine, a thick vine seemingly made of clustered thin vines. They're much tougher than they look. Skunk cabbage, an enigmatic red plant with a meditative air. It's used in medicines, but it smells awful. And there's Broken Claw. Oh, but here's other stuff. Cloudy augite, a stone that gleams prettily when polished, often processed into popular accessories. Bound vine, large vine made utterly immobile. Monster's power is sealed inside, so it's high in demand. Scarlet Carapace, a large red shell that covers a lobster's head and body. It's actually not as heavy as it looks. Metal pincer, a horn as hard as metal. It's primarily used to restrain prey, so it's actually non-venomous. Crooked tree, an old tree from the wetlands near the forest entrance. Something about it seems incorporeal. Explains why it's so goddamn hard to get. Air feather, a furry feather from a bipedal bird bear. Given its ferocity, many give up on obtaining this. Stone guard shard, part of a barrier that I did read that earlier this stream. And that's all the items we have. What about monsters? Oh no, actually, yeah, that is a lot. Okay. Another time. Maybe, hopefully this stream another time, but like not now. Seriously, these like half-wall pieces, like how do I...
Let's get to it.
You have found Cecidium.
Take a look.
Is there more?
That's a lot of Cecidium. Cecidium, a gall-shaped stalk containing an insect and nutritious honey. Once cut, they seep out. Gall-shaped. I'm not quite sure what a gall looks like. Oh. Oh. Basically balls. Basically, if you have like a natural plant-like material, or like just a plant that naturally forms a ball shape, yeah, like that. It's not like a perfect sphere, but spherical. Might have an opening on one side because, you know, it's a living thing, but, huh. Event. As you wind through the towering rocks, you notice a large boulder wedged in the crevice of a cracked wall. Perhaps the boulder fell and managed to get caught like this. You look some more and notice it doesn't quite reach the ground. You crouch down to check underneath, and when you do, you sense the presence of an animal in the gap. Unfortunately, it's too dark to see what's inside. Someone with night vision should be able to see through the darkness, however. Alternatively, someone with a lot of physical strength might be able to just move the boulder. Feel free to choose which approach you want to take. See, this is why I got brute strength, because surprisingly, while there's a lot of overlap between the different racial skills, only Therians have brute strength. Of course, only Celestrians have night vision, so, fair enough. Or mana detection, too. Only Celestrians have mana detection as well. When Raphatus uses their night vision, they find a turtle wriggling to get free. Somehow the turtle got trapped between the boulder and the ground. Reach inside and push away some of the dirt, making space for the turtle. This gives just enough room for the turtle to move again. As the turtle comes crawling out, you spot a silver coin stuck to its shell. Celestial Silver, you put away the silver coin and watch the turtle amble away, then resume exploration. Using your night vision, you peer through the darkness and successfully free the turtle from under a boulder. It's worth like 100 N, right? Yeah, I wasn't trying to show it on screen. Wasn't quite sure how to describe it. You know what, since you seem interested. Just look up gall. And this is what you get. It's like, it's ball-shaped? And I'm not quite sure how to describe that, but yeah, you get the idea. It's ball. A ball. Or at least that's what comes up with the image of a gall. Yeah, my fault for not being decisive enough about that. I was hoping to just get like a quick explanation out, but I couldn't quite find the right words, so left you hanging there. Probably should have just brought the page over. That's why I paused, because we have a skill point. Chain boost.
How's that?
Yes, that's what a Sicidium looks like, or at least that's the shape of it. See, this is more like a standard Etrian Odyssey with just corridors, but honestly 5 has been a lot more open than past games, that's for sure. Probably leveraging the 3DS's enhanced hardware for better draw distance. No doubt that was part of why the labyrinth was so small. Well, no, not so small, so claustrophobic. Which, I mean, that did work to great effect. Just look at Silent Hill. They used the fog because they just couldn't render that far, so they wanted to hide it, but that ended up making things more horrifying. Yeah, I think my policy with doors is to go through them last, just because it may, you know, may actually be into the, I don't know. What is it with doors? I think doors, more often than just open terrain, can be a point of no return. Obviously most doors aren't, but you know, there's clear segregation. Oh, that's true. I don't know why it didn't occur to me. Freaking stun cicadas, like, just like 2, 3, maybe even 4 years after I first played this, I still remember these enemies and I fucking hate them. God damn it. Okay, stun cicada should be easy enough to take out. It's just fucking... Ugh.
Good. Get a load of this.
That was why. When they die, they fucking paralyze. God damn it. Alright. Probably fire.
This isn't good.
You won't get away from me.
Semi-Weferitus. Alright. Alright, and now just a Trifa. Okay, cool. Cool. I don't think that really warrants a chain flame.
You ready?
I can still keep going.
Oh, check. That means... farming. Oh, hello. Let's see, that should be like... I think like something like this. As you journey through the labyrinth, you find a tall patch of wheat. It's a forest wheat, isn't it? skipped by that so fast. I think that was Forest Wheat. Let's just assume it was Forest Wheat. Yeah, so the Gobblers, they just have a defense buff,
Thanks a bunch.
but it's a really strong defense buff. So like, fuck that. And then the stun cicadas, as you saw, it's like you kill them and then now you're paralyzed. It's like, yeah. As you proceed down a path littered with rocks, you notice the ground getting softer and softer with every step, causing you to stop. The rocky road you've been traversing is all muddy up ahead. You can stop and look around, or continue along. A cautious examination of the area reveals multiple clusters of boulders perched atop the looming cliff before you. A small earthquake suddenly strikes, shaking the boulders free. The boulders pick up speed as they tumble down the cliff, then crash into the path ahead of you. Had you not stopped to look around, you would have wound up crushed by those boulders. Incident reminds you that the labyrinth is home to a whole host of threats. You resume exploration, proceeding with more caution. Watch for fallen rocks. Thanks to your awareness, you spot the falling rocks and avoided them just in time. Look and see. Ooh, how do we get there then? No, I have a rough idea. Assuming it's not anything crazy like a multi-floor maze, that's... I mean, they've done that before, that gets annoying. Here's a shortcut. It's probably gonna go like this, right? No, it doesn't. Oh. Tested for map-making skills,
What
eh?
is that?
And logic, too. Wait, that should be a question mark. While walking through the barren labyrinth, you spot several small birds gathered on one of the rocks. From their bright caramel-colored feathers, you deduce that they're a species known as the forest great quail. These birds are popular ingredient. If you catch some, you could fill your stomachs with them. Hey Zora, welcome back. Catching a quail is no easy task. You need someone who excelled at hunting. Fortunately, Dargav is a Therian with some serious hunting skills. Dargav should be able to hunt those quails without any trouble. So, how you been since you... I guess, how's your party doing now? Be the most apt question. Dargav disappears behind a rock, following the quail's shadow. Some time passes, then Dargav returns with a dressed meat in hand. The valuable ingredients obtained, you return to exploring the labyrinth. Quail hunting. Now, is this a one-off or repeatable, though? And then through here. Nice testing. Cartography logic. Cartographical logic, I suppose. Current playthrough. I get that so much. I mean, if you've got a hound, you should do. Let's see, if I remember correctly, you have warlock, shaman, fencer, Harbinger and Rover. So if your Rover has a Hound, then the Hound can heal, which could... It'd be more expensive than the healing herbs, but same function. Your Shaman has the whole Blessed Grace or whatever passive that gives small healing on buffs, which could help heal up some scratches and nicks. Nothing serious though. Maybe unless you invest 10 points into it, but that's a lot of points. Warlock is not going to be healing. Your Fencer, you got a Chain Fencer instead of an Illusionist, so yeah, if it was Illusionist, then you'd be kind of fine. You just have to stock enough Medicas to keep them alive, but otherwise, the Chain Fencer is going to get spread. And you have your Harbinger, so yeah, just debuff. You have your Stifling Miasma to reduce their offense, and a Hound for some healing. If you have Animal Therapy, that gives you a small passive heal, and the Hound itself will passively heal one party member per turn. And then you can use food outside of combat. Of course, this all really hinges on if you have a Hound instead of a Hawk, or a Hound and a Hawk, as long as you have a Hound. Miraculous Ring. What the heck did this do again? Oh, is this a skill ring? So I'm thinking either it's a resist death effect, it's a revive effect, which would be really powerful and probably break the ring, or it just has the revive skill in the ring. Yep, Amateur Savior, I remember that. I think it just has a revive skill in the ring itself. Actually, it's a decent pick, isn't it? Oh boy, gobblers. Oh, we can stab and... Oh, hello. Interesting pick, then. Guardwing. Alright, activate that. Alright. Turkey feather.
Thanks a bunch.
What's the description on this? Turkey feather, gorgeous tail feather of a cautious bird. It's used for bows and other hair accessories. Nice. Ooh, nice. D&D Monster Manual. I have to wonder what it looks like. Let's see, they are weak to frost, as I remembered, weak to bash, sleep blind, leg bind. Ah, this animal monster digs up holes with its claws, but it won't burrow if its legs are restricted. Too bad we can't restrict legs. This ain't that kind of party. But they are lined up for Icicle Lance. That's Robertus' strongest spell right now. Ow!
Can you handle this? This is it.
Well, now.
Just one more.
Okay. Defend. Yeah, defend their healing herb, defend.
Don't worry.
Alright, chain freeze, armor pierce, attack that. Now let's do attack, that way get another chain proc. That would be appreciated.
Get a load of this.
That would be appreciated, Alyssa.
Disappear.
Also, we seriously need goddamn leg binds right now. If not for Concast cutting the connection there at the end last time, I would have been grinding up new members in the meantime, but no. Gonna deal with this bullshit. Ow, that's an ow. Oh, I have played Demon Gaze. Surprised you brought that up. I did not finish Demon Gaze. I got pretty late in there, but it got a bit too, I wanted to change party members, and it was a bit too late into the game to really reliably grind. What other first-person dungeon crawlers have I played? Not sure. Because while I do like dungeon crawlers, I can't say I've played... Surprisingly, I haven't played many games that are like exclusively dungeon crawling. I haven't played those with a good lean or focus into dungeon crawling, but not like exclusively. It's not first person, but Children of Mana comes to mind. I think that was a dungeon crawler. I had a lot of fun with it as a kid. I do Blessing, but we're gonna finish the fight right now, so...
Sounds about right.
I
I mean, there is my physical
Thanks a
games
lot.
library I have to look through, but I can look through my Steam library. I mean, technically Warframe's a dungeon crawler, but I wouldn't really count it as one. Like, when you look at it mechanically, it is, but not thematically. Huh. Yeah, not much I could really call a dungeon crawler right out the gate. Yeah, I know. I'm starting to think that maybe Etrian Odyssey is the only, like, pure dungeon crawler I've played. Huh. Ah, yeah, I haven't gotten around to playing that yet. Sorry if that saddens you, but yes, I do own it. There's a lot of games in the library I haven't gotten around to yet. Yeah, I remember seeing like a brief video on Crosscode, and I did see it's top notch, which is why I got it. For sure. That's one of the games I was going to play on my off time, but it never quite panned out. Like, recently-ish, but didn't, Honestly, Warframe Addiction's pretty strong. Look, I'm not monetized in the first place at this point. At least not by YouTube standards. I do have the Ko-Fi link, but other than that, I don't... Any money that you don't directly give me through that, I don't get at all. So if you see ads, they aren't mine. They're not authorized by me. So feel free to script them. Is there really anything other than forest fish, though? While treading along the rough mountain paths, you spot a black-feathered bird near the pond. Once it's separated from its flock, then when the bird sees you, it trots up without a hint of fear. According to Detriva, this is a forest hen native to Yggdrasil. Based on their knowledge of animal care, the forest hen feeds on fish it catches in a labyrinth, and this bird looks hungry. If you happen to have any fish on you, you could give one to the forest hen. Yeah, sure, we just caught one. When you present a fish to the forest hen, it clucks happily and swallows the fish whole. After choking down the fish, the chicken flapped its wing and disappears from view. If a feeling will need to stay stocked on forest fish... Oops, that's a misclick. A top-notch indie game I would recommend myself is Ultra Kill. I will say I did play it for like 3 hours out of break last year, and that hurt my wrists. I haven't played it much since, because I don't want to re-injure my wrist permanently. Feels like it's already permanently weaker than it used to be, but I can still play some shooters. Probably not as vigorously as before. But that is an amazing first-person shooter that's very much focused on style. Style and gameplay, not spectacle. Now then, this thing, Death Cry. When this bug monster's body is damaged, it lets out a death cry that can numb those who hear it.
Do I have to?
Alright, Chain Flame that, Armor that. As much as I want to just, you know, put this on pause, play a level of Ultra Kill or something just to show you, I have some old videos on my channel of Ultra Kill, and I've no doubt you can find other videos on Ultra Kill as well, and also there's a demo on the Steam page. So I do recommend Ultra Kill. If I kill that thing with just pure elemental damage, I think we'll be fine. I know, right? Bad blocker too. Oh gosh darn it, Flood.
One hit kill. Just kidding.
Disappear.
Hey, elemental works. Price and shitternet. It's a little... it's a little unfortunate. Oh. It's the thing, I'm not quite sure what your issue is with them precisely, but I do know Ultra Kill has a lot of major assist in it, where you can even slow down the game speed. Like, just built in there. It's an options menu or assists menu. But yeah, as much as I may want to share the glory in it, as I would want to share the glory of Etrian Odyssey, you can't really force it if you really don't want to play that genre. But if you're on the fence, I do encourage you to give it a try.
One hit kill. Just kidding.
It's like I'm trying to strike that balance between being really fanboy excited about it, but also not being too pushy. Ground wing, large thin wing of a high-flying insect. It's translucent, but not at all fragile. Alyssa has been using a lot of chain stabs.
I didn't ask for this.
No, you didn't, but you got it anyways. I keep feeling like I'm missing a shortcut somewhere as I walk through here, but I don't think I have. Ah, yeah, I guess I forgot to mention that. It is totally retro. It's PS1 graphics. In fact, there's okay. Sorry about this. I honestly have to look this up again. Too shadowy, huh? So, the thing with Ultra Kill is that since it's PS1 inspired graphics, yes, you can have it be high res and quote unquote high fidelity, but you can also downscale things and add texture warping and do all kinds of wonky stuff to make it look like a genuine PS1 game, and you can go an even extra step and make it 36 pixels. Yeah. And somehow you can still tell what's going on. Yeah, it obviously, honestly, it's more of a challenge run than anything, but, like, it's there. It is there as a legit graphics option.
Is that?
While pushing through the cold wind blowing between the cliffs, you come upon a god warming himself by a campfire. When he sees you, the god raises a hand in greeting. Looks like guards patrol this area in shifts. The one resting by the campfire looks tired. Feel free to join me if you need a rest, he says while tossing a slab of bacon on the fire. You take the guard up on his offer and settle in to rest, perhaps even do some cooking. No dessert ingredients. Egg in a basket, yes. You skillfully prep all of your ingredients while following the recipe with care. As proceeding with the instructions, an amazing dish soon comes together. You finish cooking, you thank the guard for his hospitality, then continue on your way. Actually, how much is the rest? I waves a hand in greeting again. You can take a rest here, do some cooking, just rest a bit. Accept the guard's offer, and decide to rest here a bit. The campfire's warmth melts away the tension gathered from your exploration. 25:15. Alright. Ah, well. See ya. It was brief, but pleasant. So, see if you decide to stop by again. When enough of your strength is restored, you thank the god and continue on your way. It's like, do I go back to town and potentially swap out Alyssa? Actually, yeah, now what? Alyssa is great against the gobblers, but like bad against the other two enemy types we've seen. The stun cicadas, either I need to head bind them or kill them with Ofertus. And then the moles, I just need to leg bind. So Alyssa's only good against the gobblers, who are weak to stab. And fire. Ugh. And there we are. Das map. Oh, hello there, shortcut. New enemy type. Ho-ho. Well, decoy bunker, stab it. A lightning bolt. Jump kick. Alright, cool.
This is it.
Alright, death card doesn't matter now.
It's no good.
I can't move.
Yep, there be a shortcut.
Thanks a bunch.
Feline ear, a triangular ear of a mountain animal. Its soft feel makes it popular among non-adventurers. Nothing else new. Monstrous Codex, you say? It is indeed monstrous. Hello there, Gathering Point. What brings you here?
Let's get to it.
Aromatic Moss?
Take a look. Is there more?
Huh. Got Cecidium all the time in the first one, and Aromatic Moss all the time on this one. Neato. A fragrant moss found in patches on rocky areas. The soothing scent is used for food and medicine. So we want binds. We want stab damage and elemental damage, so Referatus is in, obviously. Alari would be in then. Or Geffy should be in. If I want a brownie. Tough choices. This is why I want to leg bind. I mean, just try to hit with one Icicle Lance. If it freaking misses, we're not doing Icicle Lance at all for the rest of the fight. Because you can't outspeed them on a burrow. You can. Okay, cool. Wait a minute. You get to do Decoy Bunker, defend, defend. Cool. That should be good. Got him. Alright, I guess I'll say Fireball, given the Gobblers. The Goblodites. Gibbledy-goobledy-gobs. Open terrain. Oh boy. Open terrain and a monster of ill repute. Okay, so far so nice. Another time there, I'm so glad I put a cap on the microphone volume. It should not have blown your ears out like it would have before. Oh, I can see 3. Well, that covers that. Hold on. This is the other side of that door frame. Okay, Ooh, this is the tough choice of not knowing which way to go, but being presented with a fork nonetheless. This is where you must be very glad to have Ariadne thread. Oh. Shortcut activate. Preemptive.
One hit kill. Just kidding.
You won't get away from me.
One hit kill. Just kidding. Well,
Gosh,
look at us.
that did a lot of damage to Dargath. Holy crap.
Thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch.
Alright, do we have a ton of mastery?
Got it.
Katana mastery. Hmm.
Yes!
Yay for reflexes, I suppose. Any other skill points? Nope, just those two. I have totally botched the map here. Woo!
Huh. Something's there.
After following a narrow path to a door, you reach a small room surrounded by walls of rock. It strikes you as a great place to rest at, especially after walking for so many hours. If you want, you can take a rest here, or you can continue on your way. A short rest. Acknowledging your own exhaustion, you decide to stop here for a rest. Some in your party lean against the rock walls, while others shoulder off their heavy gear. You all enjoy the cool breeze passing through. Time actually passes. The party recovers 30 of everything. Nyahaha. Unfortunately, while resting, you hear a flutter of wings from above. It seems you are mistaken about the area's safety. A flock of flying monsters finds you and swoops in to attack. Ow. Ow. And ow. Alright, so... heal followed by blindside. Whirlwind. Blessing. Defend. Healer and herb. And lightning bolt. Defending should reduce the chance of getting, you know, status effects inflicted. Alright, cool.
This is it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Sounds about right.
Fantastic. Despite being caught off guard, you manage to deal with the monsters. The encounter reminds you that even while resting, you must remain on guard. You'll even continue on your way. You found what seemed like an ideal place to rest, but wound up encountering monsters. Alright, first things first, heal yourself.
Thanks a bunch.
Heal
Thanks a
Dargath
bunch.
twice.
I didn't ask for
Heal
this.
Alyssa.
Appreciate it.
Heal Zemma just because what the heck, why not? Wonder if I can... Union. It did consume the Union gauge, despite it not going off ultimately. Ah! Blessing. Must indeed be used wisely. Yeah, we're faring pretty well, all things considered. Gotten through a lot of this floor. I feel like returning to town though at this point, even though we are in good shape. I feel like I should just have the extra caution here.
Do I have to?
Doobly-doo attack. Or Pierce. Do. Attack that, and boom.
Are you ready for this? I'll give it my all.
Miss! Alright, cool. So smack that thing in the back. Icicle Lance that front.
Last one.
That went well.
Fantastic. Chain boost. Gonna get that up to 10, honestly.
Welcome! Thank you for your patronage. Good night and sleep tight. Yay!
You did it! You reached the second stratum. How would you feel about us using your big accomplishment to promote our inn? You can see the sign now. It'll say Chosen Inn of Arcadia's Greatest Guilds. Pretty catchy, isn't it?
Have a nice day!
Sure. Pretty much a mouthful.
Welcome.
Yep, Celestial Silver is 100. Mountain Copper is 50.
Check out my new wares.
Palash Suntetsu Hepelai and Kitty Coffin, Mole Armor, Turkey Class, Scraper Boots, Hameo, and Bravant and Stun Gas. Oh my.
Anything else? Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Oh my.
Anything else?
Palash, Sharp Tip Straight Longsword. Its crossguard keeps you from dropping it. A rod formed from metal and claws, which you grip to reinforce your strikes. Okay. A small bow and arrow set for adventurers, adorned with feathery flower-like charms. And the Kitty Coffin, a weirdly adorable coffin decorated with soft kitten ears on the outer surface. Just a coffin with cat ears. Wool armor, durable armor made by processing hard claws into metal and layering them. Turkey class made from a wary bird's tail feathers to understand the struggles of turkeydom. Scraper boots, light boots that go up to your shins, made with cicada wings and cat ears.
What'll it be?
Yeah, that Palash gives you a higher attack. Just straight freaking away. Holy crap.
What'll it be?
But not enough to make it a +5, huh?
Pleasure doing business.
Alright, you have to talk to him.
Welcome. Yes.
Where it is, you conquered the tutelary forest. Congrats! Next up is the second stratum. Oh yeah, the higher you guys climb, the more rare materials you bring in. It's been great for me. Keep it up, you'll scale this stratum in no time.
Anything else? Pleasure doing business. Welcome.
The sudden change in scenery surprised you when you set foot in the second stratum. That's Yggdrasil in a nutshell. The world unto itself, when where logic and sense seem to be noticeably lacking. I suppose that what compels so many people to solve its mysteries. Is that what motivates you? Nah, and honestly, especially in the first few games, there was a logic to it. It felt like all the monsters were just animals that evolved in an extremely harsh environment. And the labyrinth progression at the stratums also made sense in of itself, too. 5 should make sense to a degree, but it may not. It's kind of one of the flaws of 5, is they tend to have forgotten about making the big picture make sense in this. They got all the vignettes and the small details right, for sure, but like the big picture is I don't know, it's like they made a puzzle, but all the pieces are from different boxes, kind of deal. Oh, here comes the Aether Guild. I heard you made it to the Jagged Reach. Good for you, seriously. It's awesome. It's like I need to start scoping out the second stratum so I can stock up on new intel your guild can use. Until then, I hate to be behind the times, but I've only got dirt on the monsters of the tutelary forest. Get any refreshers? Jumbo Shrimp, I know what that means. Gigantic Tree, know what that means. Small Turtle, it's fine, never mind. That's too bad. Oh well, feel free to hit me up when you need some more intel. See you soon. Violet-haired Fencer. Hey, Aether Guild, some other adventurers told me there's a giant scorpion in the second stratum. It's got a real narrow field of vision though. Can't see a thing that's not in its direct line of sight, and it's always moving about. If it finds you, it'll chase you till it loses track of you. It's one relentless arachnid. Is it asking so much that it considers our feelings a little? Squinting Botanist. Jeezy crazy, I didn't anticipate such a tough fight. Figured it'd be just like a mole, but bigger. And when it burrowed underground, nothing we did hit it. And when it finally popped its head back up, we got the hurt laid on us. Had to cast sleep, panic, and leg bind to stop it from digging. Barely made it out alive. Yeah, that thing does hit hard, and dig. Grass-stained explorer. You guys hear of Aether Guild? They're apparently some hotshot new outfit that can't be stopped. We're not half as talented as they are, so we just stick to handling herb collecting requests. Still, I'm toast jelly. I'd do anything to be the center of attention just once. A plump lady. Are you adventurers by any chance? You've surely met Lily by now. Even though she has her own responsibilities, she still takes on more requests from the townsfolk and the council than most guilds. Such a good girl. If only my daughters followed her example. They don't help out at the shop at all. All they care about is playing outside. Well, I'd say playing outside is a good thing to want and to do, but yeah, I mean, if as long as you don't have them slave away in the shop all the time, it should be fine to have them get a sense for work early on. Okay, that one's about disabling traps. This one is 3 feline ears. Oh no.
What'll it be? We're counting on you.
Alright, what does Cyric sell that uses feline ears? Scraper boots.
What'll it be?
Enough. Weapons. Kitty Coffin. Okay.
Anything else?
Not sure if Eritrim will show. Nah, Eritrim won't show up for now because we need Referitus. So, I guess I can hand over the feline ears
Come
then.
back soon.
Welcome.
To think that you bested those walking blocks the Celestians made. Ha! Congratulations on conquering the first stratum. You've gone beyond the first of Yggdrasil's many layers. Remain cautious, however, and keep it to your own pace.
Good luck to you all.
Thank you for coming. Oh?
So, you've reached the second stratum. Have you seen the Pillar of Light, then? That's a geomagnetic pole. It connects the city to the labyrinth. Using it will return you to the city. Should be helpful, especially if you forget to bring an Ariadne thread.
I expect great things from you.
Yeah, because of the poles, you don't have to go all the way back to the first floor when you enter. Alright, let's
Welcome. Which would you... This
get
one?
Monstrology 101. This request comes from Monster Observation Institute's director. As you can no doubt tell, the Institute researches monsters. They're the ones who made the Monsters Codex. They want you to bring back 3 feline ears from jumping
Off you go,
caracals. Good luck.
What'll it be? Which would you like to tackle? This one?
That request came from a monster hunter who happens to specialize in spellcasting. Traps are unique. Just make these invisible magic rune circles that explode when stepped on. After the spellcaster set up the traps, she got injured and is bedridden for now. Thus, she needs someone to disable the trap set up on floor 5 in her stead. She said they're around here. You will be remembered 10-bit number. Next, I'll give you what you need to actually find those rune circles. This mana-detecting device scans for nearby emanations of runic magic. If used properly, it should be able to locate all the traps. There is one problem though, that device isn't very precise. It'll tell you how many traps are within 1 square of where you're standing. Each bulb that lights up denotes a trap. So even if there are 2 traps within 1 square of your location, it cannot tell you the directions in which they've been set. That should cover it. Did you get all that? Yep. Good to hear it. Next, you'll need these to disable the traps once you find them. Supposedly, if you place one of these on the ground, it will drain the magical energy from a rune circle, dispelling it. A total of 3 traps set on floor 5, and you have 5 extractors to dispel them. If you use them in the wrong place, you'll run out quickly, so be careful. If you're worried about it, you may want to bring someone with the ability to detect mana.
Off you go then.
Well then, good luck to you.
What'll it be? We're counting on you.
Alright, we can do that. Oh, holiday. Yeah, I'm used to people just up and disappearing.
Please come again.
I misinput right there.
Do you want to save? How can I be of service? Have a nice day.
Since the change's been recent, I have actually decreased the amount of time that I stream. So, I start a little earlier, and I end about the same time. But I stream Fridays, Sundays, and Tuesdays now. I wonder, did I stream any games in between Hollow Knight and this? No, it's not a gacha game, that's for sure. It's a dungeon crawler. I mean, if you mean anime insofar as having anime art style to character designs, yeah. If you mean anime game as in a waifu collector, no. No, it's not. Yeah, like I think it was like 100, still at 110% completion. Following the instructions from Miana, you reach the area where rune circles have been set down as magical traps. If the monster hunter's intel is true, then stepping on one of these traps will cause it to explode in your face. In order to dispel all 3 traps safely, you'll first need to use a mana detector to determine where the rune circles are. Incidentally, if you have someone skilled in the detect mana ability, you can rely on their power too. Alright, let's check. Use detect mana or the mana detector. You try using the mana detecting device. Suddenly, the inside of the machine starts making a faint whirring noise. Eventually, the sound goes quiet and a high-pitched ding rings throughout the tutelary forest. Seems to be done. Look at the device and see if it detected any mana around you. None of the bulbs are lit up, however. There must not be any traps nearby. I mean, kinda. Yep. I happened to get in my feed one from, crap, I'm blanking on the name. It's Fire something, though. Or maybe it is just Fire. Fire with a Y. Yeah, it's the GeForce Now leak. We assume it's February 1st. It's not... I wouldn't say it's a... I don't think it's 100%. But yeah, pretty likely. Try using the Mantic device. Two of the bulbs are lit. Oh no. Detect mana. Fair just nods and closes their eyes. After taking a few quiet breaths, they reach out in search of mana. After some time passes, Fairtis opens their eyes and turns to you. According to Fairtis, there's mana to the south and to the east. It's now up to you to determine what to do with that information. Before you begin dispelling traps, Miona's warning is in your mind. You only have 5 mana extractors. If you waste them, you'll run out, leaving you with no choice but to step on the traps to disable them. Or else you'll have to cancel the quest and start over again from the beginning. Keep that in mind as you decide. Off you to the south. Place it. Once you're certain of your final answer, you place the extractor in that direction. Suddenly, a bluish circle of runic magic floats up from the ground and vanishes as it's sucked into the mana extractor. Eventually, the rune circle is dispelled. Peace and quiet settle over the woods. You've succeeded in safely dispelling one of the traps. Unfortunately, it was not the last. There's at least one more to go. I believe there is one to the east. Alright, one more to go, eh? I'm not sure if I should mark these or not. I guess I kinda can with these, huh? Or, because it said bluish magic circle, we do have a circle. Alright, so move one tile. Nope, nothing lit up. Nothing lit up, okay. One bulb lit. Okay. Now detect mana. North, that's what I thought. Alright. Now mana extractor to the north. Yeah, the thing with videos on YouTube, you definitely have to have a good element of luck to get picked up by the algorithm in time, but like when you do, you also need a considerable backlog too for people to stick around until your next video comes out. Even then, you have to keep the creativity going. And for myself, it's just video editing takes a long time. It takes a long time. I totally see why people hire editors on full time. Once you're alright. And Adventure Circle dispelled. Succeeded successfully. And that's when you realize that the trap you just dispelled was the final rune circle. That means you've completed the request. All that remains is to report back to Mirna. Right. I'm gonna assume these aren't randomized and keep them marked on the map, but for now, yeah. Alright. No, wait, we can just go upwards. I'll go take from that gathering spot, and then we'll head back. I'll take from both, actually. Let's see. Auto path. Now let's just reserve that color. Actually. And from there, at least for now, let's just link that up with the gathering spot. Fight dungeon. The Hex Fight dungeon. I know the genre is dungeon crawler. It's more like a wizardry, but I doubt you heard of that. Let's see, what's that to? Shock. Alright. Well, that ends lightning.
They're not even that strong.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Disappear.
I'll give it my all.
Nah, I wouldn't say. Pokemon's too easy and simplistic. Alright, let's see. Airblade that. Rival Herb. Heat Wave.
Get a load of this.
What's up with the misses?
Later.
Alright, got it.
Don't get too cocky, alright?
Okay, so in this series you are... Oh, Rainbow Fruit. That's new.
Wow.
So you are new explorers, come to the town that's been around the Yggdrasil Labyrinth. Come here to explore it. Nobody's ever really seen the end of it. So, you're gonna try your luck at it. Make your guild, fill it with explorers of your own creation. And just set out. The game totally treats you as moral, though. You aren't quite the main characters. Well, nice you have solid numbers to it.
I didn't ask for this.
Fights are definitely brutal. As you saw, like 2 hits can down someone on the front line who is durable, I'd say. It's very, it may seem like we're not getting hit, but if we get hit at all, we're kinda dead. Always on a knife's edge, these fights.
Let's give it a whirl.
Fine. How's this?
Go now?
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Either you did some promotion or it got picked up by the algorithm. Either way, things are gonna get bad in a bit.
Last one.
Oh, good, just the bunker. Fireball Icicle Lance. Alright. And you go make that vid then. Ah, about time I should call it too.
Huh. Something's there.
Alright, what was it? Oh, that said Forest Wheat, didn't it? Yep, Forest Wheat. I have labeled that correctly. We could explore a bit more. We could not. Now let's return. I don't think the random encounter's gonna give us anything I'd really want.
Welcome. What are you selling?
Alright, description. Mysterious fruit that changes color and light, preserve magic, and is used for jars? Like Volt Jar?
Got yourself a deal.
Fire Jar, Ice Jar, Volt Jar.
Anything else?
Fantastic.
Pleasure doing business.
Welcome. Come again.
Okay, I know what I want to do right now.
Welcome.
Alright, who needs XP? Effie, Hero 1. Laurie, maybe. Harwin, definitely too. And Retriever doesn't need it. Lorraine? Maybe. Dentia, I mean, you're going to be using the Hawk, so maybe. I do want Cisteria, though. I look forward to having him in the party. That's going to be awesome when it comes to it. Zema to get her a bit more up to speed. And I guess Horacio then, since you're kind of low level.
Very well then. Good luck to you all.
Welcome.
Right, and report.
Thank you.
Completed the request? Well done. From the looks of it, you finished the job without any mistakes. Color me impressed. Well then, I suppose you'd like to be
That
paid.
went well.
Well done, everybody. Here you go. This is your reward. I hope you keep taking requests. Yay, level ups.
What'll it be? What'll it be?
Alright,
There's no new
nothing
requests
to
right
really...
now. We're counting on you.
Okay. 4 skill points! Okay, Yep, there we are with that. What else do I want? Yeah, 1-2 punch. It's nice. Alright. Yeah, Gospel's gonna be kinda...
Sweet.
Okay.
Sweet.
Aegis, so that way it costs... It just defends more. Defends more. I guess get Prayer Mastery max, then Gospel max. Oh, and Heaven's gift right there. Dispel a buff and or debuff on one ally to restore HP and raise turn speed. Ugh. Alright, Sisteri, you have enough points to master Predict. TP cost 15. Yep. But it's mastered now. That's our first mastered skill, too. Alright, Erastia. Endless Shroud. Once that's mastered, I'll bring her out, because then she can actually just open with a Miasma and then go right into Reaps. Versus Auto Miasma, which goes right into Reaps and not Miasmas. Alright.
Welcome.
Now we must... Actually, how is our Gethy right now, level-wise? 12, 13, 13, 16, 13. Alright, not quite what I'd want. Yeah, I'm there though.
There's good luck to you all.
Welcome! Do you want to save? Have a nice day!
Given it's 22:27, I think now's a decent time to call it, since the earliest the Concast could drop the ball is like 22:40. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for staying to the end, Alyssa. I guess... Smashy fancy. About to say something else that was fancy splashy fancy. Whatever. Sora and 10-bit 2. And to those who weren't here, Schliff and Solbit, good night. Call it here, and hopefully tomorrow get some grinding done. We all know I like playing Warframe.
Welcome! Do you want to save?
So, y'all have a good night. See y'all on Sunday. Fare thee well.